The squirrel was magic!
I thought this was a silent production. You guys are a bunch of fucking impatient sons of bitches. I will say that much. Welcome to H&H. You goddamn ingrates. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I'm your host, TJ. Thank you for tuning in. Already have a lot of people commenting, bitching and moaning about the music and whatnot and how long it takes. I do apologize. We are going on... I don't even know why I even keep apologizing, because we go on late all the goddamn time. But we are on later than... What the hell was that? Oh, we are on... Oh, yeah. We are on later than we had planned to be on, but we had a bunch of stuff that we were taking care of in preparation for next week's episode, because... Never usually have. I don't know what that said. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Shout-outs to everybody. I know I see Brandon, Hannah, Alex. I believe Alex is... Did you say he was hosting us also?
He might be.
Ewok Gamer Alex, thank you for always tuning in. And Andrew says you're hosting us, whatever that means. But if you are, thank you. I don't know the lingo.
That's Tyler.
Tyler.
From fucking the last movie we just did, Cinematic Reality. Tyler. From Cinematic Reality, you know, the guy that runs out with both bags throws it down, Tyler. He was
Oh, Tyler! Tyler Riley! Why didn't you say Tyler Riley? Oh my God. Is that Tyler?
That's Tyler, yeah.
Oh God. Tyler! Thanks for tuning in, but oh my God, I'm such a dick. God damn. Way to make me look like a fucking asshole. You gotta be more specific. I seriously know like 4 Tylers. Anyway, Shy, I'm up and watching. Go. Chris Green, hello everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. I didn't know Tyler streamed. I had no idea, so that's news to me. Oh, well. Congratulations on your affiliation, Tyler. I don't know what any of that means. Anyway, Hannah, I know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. But, just got affiliate as well. Josh DeForge, what's up, buddy? I know I saw Rihanna and Ernie and everybody, thank you for all for tuning in. So, let's get into the show. God damn it. Oh, man. Brandon. Jesus Christ.
It's true.
I know, it is true. Oh, God. I do, and that's Alex, when I think it was Rob. I think Rob posted the Newkirk one before we even went on, and I was like, oh, well, there's Newkirk. Rob just posted Newkirk. But anyway, so yeah, it does. It looks fucking dead on Newkirk. I can't get over the similarities between that emote. Is that like a real picture? Is that a picture, or is that just...
It's some Twitch guy.
Is it some Twitch dude? Oh, okay, because he looks...
It's like an LOL for Twitch.
Oh, okay, because the emote itself looks just like fucking Newkirk. Rihanna, I'm sorry. Yes, Rihanna is here as well. Thank you for tuning in, Rihanna. I know I saw Carol earlier, too. I don't know if she's still watching, too, but hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. So, let's get into it. First and foremost, the basic Twitch emote for LOL. LOL. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let's get into the show. First and foremost, let's talk a little bit of Wicked Ones. Wicked Ones is coming up. We are getting ready. We're getting into full-scale pre-production for... Shout her out or she'll cut you. Shout who? Oh, Rihanna, I guess. Everybody wants the finger guns, man. I know Hannah hates them, but I think I gotta unleash them tonight. No. But yeah, Wicked Ones. We are getting into full-scale pre-production for Wicked Ones. I know we're really excited about it. We are filming that in April. That is coming. Alex, yes, you will get a shirt eventually whenever we get them, which actually, that's one thing I wanted to talk to you tonight about, too, also. Yeah, so shirts are coming, I promise. Now that the new year is here, shirts, we also have bracelets we'll be sending out to people with t-shirts. I know that I sent out Hannah's DVD that she won, or that she got last week for being on the show, or on the Christmas, was it the Christmas show? Yeah, on the Christmas episode. I sent Hannah's DVD out today, and Creep Queens, I sent her DVD out today, and I threw some, couple bracelets into the packages with, I meant a finger guns one for everyone. What?
A finger guns t-shirt.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Yeah, I think we already talked about a possibility of a finger guns shirt, and if we haven't, then we need to have that discussion. But anyway, Wicked Ones, full-scale production. We are getting ready to, we're in full-scale pre-production. We have our production meeting this Saturday, down in, I can never remember what the hell the name of the area. Richmond? Is it Richmond?
I don't know.
I don't know. Somewhere down there. Somewhere down in Kentucky. Yeah. But, we have our production meeting this weekend. We'll go down there, and I believe it's crew only, right? If I remember right, it's crew only. Go down there. We're gonna have our production meeting. We're gonna get into. I know that we're gonna have a lot of discussions about the film. Probably discussing a little bit of the schedule. Hopefully we can get some sort of insight on the schedule, like so that we know what to expect. Because I don't think anybody really knows what kind of schedule we're looking at.
As long as it's not as crazy as
Don't Fuck in the Woods. Yeah. Oh man. Last I heard, I think we were looking at like possibly 10 days. From what I heard. I could be
fine, as long as I can sleep.
Yeah, I could be wrong, but I don't know, we'll see. But
I mean, I'm down.
No one wants the finger guns. Fuck it. Hannah, you know you want the finger guns. Goddamn. Clint Eastwood. Yes, Creep Queen. Yes, I sent your DVD out today. A couple bracelets in it as well. Hannah and Creep Queen, both. Your DVDs, the tracking number. I can send you the tracking numbers if you want, but the tracking number that I got on the receipt says that they should be there by Friday, or at least that's what the guy at the post office told me this morning. So hopefully they'll be there by Friday. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But I'll keep an eye on the tracking. I'll also send you both the tracking numbers as well, so you can keep track of them. But yeah, I'll keep track of them, and hopefully they'll be there by Friday. But Hannah is right. Well, Chris, you can go fuck yourself, because you're getting finger guns too. Only if he does them from the hips. What's up? Stoked for... Tori, we are very stoked for Saturday, too. We cannot wait. We were just talking about that, talking about the production meeting this weekend. Like I said, I don't know what kind of... I don't know what to expect from... I don't know what you have planned for the meeting itself. But yeah, we're excited to come down. Me and Andrew were just talking about it before... Hold on, I'll read it. We were just talking about it before we even went on, Tori, about how we were both looking forward to it, and we can't wait to get down there and... finally meet everybody. I know that Andrew missed the teaser trailer shoot that we did and the photo shoot and the Indiegogo shoot that we did a few months ago. I know Andrew missed that, so I'm excited to get him down there so he can meet everybody and anybody else that I didn't get to meet when I was down there for that shoot. I'm excited to meet everyone, so we're looking forward to it, Tori. Can't wait to see you on Saturday. We will be there with bells on. I would say bright and early, but that's a lie, because if you've seen the show,
we're an H&H time.
You know that we'll be about 20 minutes late. Just kidding. We'll be there on time. It's happening Saturday. Can I go? Damn, Rihanna, it seems like all you do is work doubles nowadays. That really fucking sucks. I'm sorry that you have to work a double, Rihanna, but that paycheck's gonna be baller. Speaking of Rihanna, I do want to say something real quick before I even move on into the rest of the show. I do want to say something. Rihanna has been growing her hair out for fucking years. Rihanna, what, 3 years, I think 3 years or so. She just recently she chopped all her hair off, bro.
She give it away?
Yeah, she chopped all her hair off. She's got really short hair now. It looks great. Her hair looks great. Rihanna, your hair looks magnificent. It looks great. But Rihanna, she cut all her hair off. She's donating it to Rihanna, I can't remember what the name of the charity is called, but
Awesome,
yeah, it is awesome. But she chopped all her hair off. She's donating it to a charity that, unfortunately, the name escapes me. And I feel like a dick about that. But donating her hair to charity, and she's also raising money to raise money. I guess the way the charity works, correct me if I'm wrong, Rihanna, the way the charity works, they make wigs out of real human hair, and then they donate them to people that need, like, cancer patients and things like that. So Rihanna grew all her hair out, chopped her hair off just like last week, I think, is donating it to this charity, and she is also raising money to help alleviate the cost of the cost that it takes to put into the wigs themselves, so that they can get donated to somebody that needs one. So Rihanna, that is super awesome. I did want to mention that. If you have a link to your fundraiser that you're trying to raise money for the wig charity thing, post it in the comments, and everybody should check it out, seriously, because I think it's an awesome cause. And Rihanna, you're a sweetheart for doing that, and I think that's really awesome of you. So I give you a round of applause. Hair Wish. I knew it was something that rhymed, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was called. Hair We Share. I think it's really awesome, Rihanna. So I did want to mention that. And so yeah, Creep Queen says drop the info. Rihanna, drop it in the comments, and everybody should seriously check it out, because I think it's awesome. So I need some for my stash replacement. Ernie, did you shave the mustache? If you did, I need pictures. Anyway, moving on. That being said, production meeting this Saturday, which I'm really excited for. We're heading down there. I think we have to be down there by, I think, noon, right? Yeah. Have to be down there by noon. I'm excited for that. I know Andrew's looking forward to it, so I'm excited to finally get into production mode for Wicked Ones, because I know you didn't get to work on the first one, but first one was fun, and I'm really looking forward to jumping into it again. And Andrew sent his beard hair to the same place. You could have, dude. You fucking could have. Your beard was ridiculous. That shit was nuts.
I'm bringing it back.
Are you? Is that the plan?
Well, if that, I'll talk to you.
All right. It's my birthday there now. Yeah, Hannah, as a matter of fact.
Oh, jeez.
As a matter of fact, Hannah, we were just talking about that. And have we got a treat for you tomorrow? We're shooting it. We're going to film it. We're going to do it after the show tonight. And you got something coming to you tomorrow. I know that we were going to surprise her, but I like to keep her on edge.
Yeah.
She's got to have something to look forward to. So, go up. Shai said something earlier that I wanted to... I can't remember what he said.
The comments are going crazy.
I know, man. They're going super fucking fast, and I can't keep up with them. But I know that Shai said something earlier that I wanted to...
About the thing.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, though. Oh, your sculpt is going to be TJ doing finger guns while standing on a mini... Yes! Yes! I love that idea. I would love that, Shai. Kiddo. Brandon, we will talk after the show. I'm looking forward to it if I can get a ride. We'll talk after the... I know that your car is at least last I heard it was broken down. I commented on your status, but you never responded, so I don't know what is still going on with your car. But we'll talk after the show, though, B. I'll take 2. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yes, Rhea. Oh, yes, Hannah. Oh, yes. But anyway, moving on. Production meeting this Saturday, which I'm excited for. Oh, also, I wanted to say, the new posters. I don't know if we ever talked about the posters before, but we have, but we have, Wicked One there's new posters for Wicked One. Well, they were new when they came out a month or so ago,
Yeah,
but...
I don't know if we covered it.
Yeah, they've been out for like a couple months now. I don't know if we ever... I want to say that we did, but in case we didn't, we'll show the poster. These new posters for the Wicked Ones... they're super awesome. I can't remember exactly, Tori, if you're still watching, I can't remember exactly who did the artwork for them, but whoever it is, they did an excellent job on them. Andrew was just saying, we were just talking about how cool they are, and I honestly can't wait to have one. Which we need one for the wall, Tori. Wink. I just hung up a bunch of posters in my room too recently. Oh man, I got some bomb ass posters at home, and I need more to add to the collection. So, Tori,
Is there more than one, or just that one?
what?
With the one posters.
If you when the Indiegogo was still going on, there was a bundle pack of posters, like 24 by 36, which I got those. Stacked them bitches up. I need more posters for my wall. Rob, welcome back. I don't know what happened, but welcome back. You're screwed, Hannah. Not the fun kind. Hammer concept teaser at the end of February. Yes, that's another thing that I wanted to talk about, Shy. Our Hammer film proof of concept. I guess you could say... Yeah, I guess you could call it a teaser. Proof of concept teaser that we're shooting at the end of February that I am both nervous and very excited for. Believe it or not, I'm acting in that bitch. So, I'm nervous about it. I've never really acted before. I've acted in one thing, and I haven't even seen the thing that I acted in, so I don't know if I even did good in it or not, but, you're goddamn right I do, Rihanna. My walls are covered in nice framed posters. I'm not trashy. I put them in frames at least. But yeah, we're shooting a Hammer film proof of concept teaser scene, I guess you could say, at the end of February, which I'm really excited for. I know Shy's been working on that. He's got the script written. I know that I'm acting in it. Also, a very good friend of ours and a very, very, very talented actress, and probably one of the nicest and kindest people I've ever met since doing filmmaking. Miss Sonia Delormier. I know you've never met her, have you? She's a total sweetheart. I'm really looking forward to being on set with her again and seeing her again. Nathan Thomas Milliner. That's who it is, Rob. Thank you for that, Rob. Nathan Thomas Milliner is the person who did the Wicked Ones poster. I guess comic booky, the one that we showed, the new one. Nathan Thomas Milliner, he knocked it out of the park. He did a really good job on it. But yeah. I'm really excited about that, Shy. I can't wait to be on set with you and Sonia and Sean and Andrew and everybody. I can't wait to get this proof of concept knocked out. I think it's going to be fucking awesome, and I'm really excited for it. Even though like I said, I am nervous, but maybe I'll just get sloppy drunk before we start. Can I do it drunk, Shy? Just kidding. But you were the bomb and Affleck was the bomb in Phantom, Geo. For some reason, Brandon, that's what your comment reminded me of. You were the bomb in... Oh, that's right, I was in Mackenzie, but I wouldn't really... I mean, yeah, I was in Mackenzie Reynolds, but...
Paramedic Chance, man.
Well, yeah, but I was Paramedic Chance in Scream for Summer, but I didn't have lines. All I did was look sexy on camera. I mean, that's not that hard. I do it every week. But Mackenzie Reynolds, I was also in a short film that me and Brandon did. I can't. I'm not trashy, Travis. Oh God! But in a short film that we did a couple years ago called "I Love Mackenzie Reynolds," but I had lines in it, but it was silenced, like, because it was just like. It was a flashback of and so everything that I said
mouth
was
just moved.
it was just me talking shit to VA. And trying to hit on his girlfriend or his love interest. But Brandon, I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of you when I see you on Saturday. I'm not even acknowledging that. Moving on. Rihanna, she posted the fundraiser for her hair donation in the comments. Definitely check that out. Contribute to it if you can. It's for an excellent, awesome cause. And Rihanna, I think it's so awesome that you did something like that. And I don't know. I'm proud of you for doing something like that because it's really cool and it's really awesome that you think about people so much like that. So, Rihanna, I love you. One of the biggest lies ever told. Hold on, what lie? Oh, I guess me being trashy. I'm not. Fuck you. I'm not trashy. Does it help your Irish accent? Shy, I'm telling you, Shy wants me to have an accent for the Hammer film. I've been trying to work on an Irish thing. Irish accents are a fucking bitch. It is so hard. I can say some things kind of all right, but as far as like saying like full-fledged sentences, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do an Irish accent as much as I would like to. I might have to just go plain old English. Oh man, but I don't know. I'll figure it out, Shy. But yeah. Those shants almost got us an NC-17. You're damn right they did. For anybody who knows, I know that we talk about shants a lot. Anybody that watches the show, I know that a lot of people that do watch the show know me personally. But for those of you that don't, I wear shants all year long. I wear short pants all year long.
We don't know if they're shorts. We don't know if they're pants.
Yeah. But everybody has given me shit for years and years and years for them. But their comfort. They're comfortable, they're efficient, I don't have to worry about my fucking pants getting wet when it rains or snows, and I wear them all year long, and I'm proud of it, and I'm not ashamed, so fuck you. Kit Kat, welcome to the show. Hi! Not legit Irish bar and have some shot. Just got to a legit Irish bar and have some shots of whiskey. Oh, just go to. Okay, I gotcha. If there was a legit Irish bar around here, Hannah, I would totally do that. Because I think that'd be awesome. But yeah. Try a Sean Connery accent. That's what I need to do. I'll come do the Hammer film Shy as Sean Connery. So yeah, anyway, moving on. Talked about Wicked Ones, talked about Rihanna's fundraiser. Stranded. Let's talk a little bit about Stranded. Recently, I think it was last week. I think we mentioned it last week. Yes, Kit Kat like jorts, but I don't wear jean shorts because I fucking hate the feel of denim. Like I don't like to wear denim, so they're not jorts. They're just shants. I wear for them South Poles, son. That's what I wear. They're like khaki material. I don't know. They're comfortable. I don't see anything wrong with that. Whatever makes you comfortable. You're damn right. See? At least somebody understands. Who wears short pants? Oh, man. God damn it. The Pub in Rookwood. I've never heard of that place, Brandon. Is that really an Irish... why? I mean, is that an Irish bar? I've never heard of that place. Yeah, cargo shorts, basically, essentially. Only they're super baggy. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I think we mentioned it last week. The Stranded official film Facebook page is officially up. We set it up, I think early last week we set up the Facebook page. If you haven't went to the page yet, go and like and follow that because we're going to be updating that a lot very soon. I know that here, God damn it, Hannah. God damn it. I fucking hate you. Anyway, we are going to be updating the Stranded page a lot very soon. I know that here within the next several months. I don't know exactly when, but here within the next 4 or 5 months, I know that we are going to be launching an Indiegogo for it, so we're excited about that. Stranded is a film that we are going to be releasing from Concept Media, written and directed by Sean Burkett himself. Written and directed by Sean Burkett himself. It's going to be a Bigfoot film, and we're all really, really stoked, really excited for that movie. I cannot wait. I know that Rob Collins of Taint Bad Productions is going to be playing the Bigfoot character himself, so I'm excited about that. I've seen Rob act recently in one thing, and he did an excellent job. Rob, I'm really excited to see you. Rob, I'm really excited to see you don the Bigfoot costume and wreak havoc on some bitches. Yes, Rihanna, thank you so much. Thank you for always being so supportive and following everything. I really, really do appreciate that. I really do. So be cool like Rihanna, be awesome like her, and go to the Stranded page, Stranded official film, and give it a like and a follow, because like I said, we're going to be updating that a lot very soon. So we're all very excited for that. 5 Stranded a whoop whoop. What? Oh, I think she give. I think she meant to say give. Give it straight. Oh God, Hannah. Oh man.
She corrected it.
Give Stranded a whoop whoop. Yes, do that. So anyway, moving on. We got Stranded, Wicked Ones, Rihanna's fundraiser. Was there one other thing? I thought there was. Oh, Twitch. I do want to say this, and then we'll get into the actual. We'll get into the actual show.
And Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. Actually, 2 things. Next week is our year episode. Whoop whoop given. Thank you, Creep Queen. Whoop whoop to you too. God.
God damn it.
Hannah and Jack need to have a type off. I agree, man. Both of them are terrible, terrible texters. Like, they just close their eyes and just hope for the best. Hannah, you need to stop drinking and focus on what you're typing. But, first and foremost, next week, I know that next week is our year episode. Andrew has been working on a couple videos for that. I know that we have a lot of really cool things planned for next week, a lot of cool things to show. Oh, by the way, Andrew got glasses today. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but he did. You fucking nerd.
You have glasses in your car.
Just kidding. I wear glasses too, but it's the first time I've ever seen him in glasses, so I gotta give him shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wear glasses too, because I'm an old nerd too.
We're just nerds in the basement.
we're just nerds in Andrew's basement. No? What?
What?
Am I a week behind? Holy shit, I'm a week behind.
So it's not next week?
I lied. Scratch that.
Alright!
Next week is not the year episode. Holy shit, how did...
Sure?
I just looked.
I was just going off what you said.
The 22nd. Next week is only the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
How the fuck did that happen?
I don't know.
Huh. Well, yeah. Forget what I said. Next week's not...
Week after that.
We even named this episode the pre-anniversary.
That's because we were planning on not being here next week, I thought.
Yeah, that is true. Well, no, because... I don't know.
We thought it was next week.
Yeah, we legitimately thought... we legitimately thought that next week was the year episode, so... I was eating my goddamn noodles, and here comes the butthole stuff again. I know, I wear glasses too. I was just giving Andrew shit. But yeah, so I guess this is the pre-anniversary show.
There you go, Respawn got it.
Yeah. Thank you, Tyler, for the correction. I really don't know how that happened. I could have swore.
It's on like 3 different platforms. We don't really pay attention to it that much. Like the...
What is?
Oh, I didn't realize the date.
I didn't either. Like I said, I don't know how it happened. I could have swore it was next week, but I was wrong. So I apologize. Not next week, the week after. So let's just move on and forget what I said.
No, it's still
Well, we'll still talk about it. Why are you trying to wish this month away? I I can't help it.
I get to the anniversary.
For the last week, ever since last week, I thought that the anniversary show was next week. So I'm just stupid, I guess. Deb Luce, my own mother. Believe it or not, Mom, I wear my glasses every single day. I don't wear them like out in public, but as soon as I get to work, I put my glasses on because I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. And by the time I get off work, my face hurts from squinting the whole time.
That's why you're always like this and
Yeah,
wearing it.
I know. Yeah, I need to start wearing them on here, but I know the second I wear them on the show, everybody's going to call me out and it's just going to be fucking making fun of me. That's all they need is more ammunition. And as soon as I get home, I put my glasses on. So, for your information, Mother. I'm getting scolded by my own mom on my own goddamn show. Son of a bitch. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move past it. I was not expecting that to happen. Anyway, you never know dates or years we aren't surprised. I can't help it, man. Like, I got so much shit rattling around up here in my brain, in my headpiece.
Your own mother called.
I know. God. Like I said, got scolded by my mom on my own goddamn show. Jesus. Well, for her information and everybody else's information, I do wear my glasses. Just not on the show. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, not next week, but the week after is the year anniversary. I was telling Andrew that I bought some things today at go Mom. I bought some things today I stopped at Walmart this morning because I was killing time until the post office opened. Brandon! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Brandon, that was the best comment that you have ever made on the entire show. Fuck off, Mom. Get your own goddamn show. I'm fucking crying, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was brilliant, B. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I stopped at Walmart today because I was killing time for until the post office opened this morning. God. Oh man. I'm not gonna be able to stop thinking about it. That was way too good. God. Anyway, I was killing time to wait for the post office to open this morning, so I stopped at Walmart, and I was going through, like, the... TJ's mom, I've seen him in glasses. See? Mom, I wear my goddamn glasses, woman. Jesus. Her one comment has caused fucking chaos. Anyway, Andrew's crying, too. Oh, man. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was at Walmart this morning, killing time for the post office to open. And I was going through, like, the party supplies section, party celebration section. And and I found some things. I bought some things. And I know that Andrew is, Andrew's gonna be, he's not gonna be happy next week. Because this place is gonna be God damn it. The week after next. Because this place is gonna be a goddamn mess once that episode is over. So... Mom has grounded us. God damn it. Oh my god. This show. Oh man. Anyway, let's move on. So anyway, I bought some shit. Got some shit. I was actually going to bring the stuff with me tonight because we were going to start. Well, I'm glad I didn't because we wouldn't. If we would have started decorating and then came on next week and then. Oh my god, that would have been embarrassing. Hey, welcome to the year show. It's not the year. Well, god damn it. So anyway. Bought some stuff. We're excited about that. I know Andrew's been working on some videos. He sent me a video the other day that he's been working on that we're excited to show. It's such an awesome video. I'm really happy. I'm laughing so hard my own glasses started hurting my head. Hannah, Jesus. Oh man. Yeah, that really went off the rails there. So anyway, Anyway, though, not next week, but the week after is our year show. We're really excited about that. I cannot fucking wait. I bought some cool shit today. I know that we're gonna break out a bottle of bubbly. that night. We're gonna get some nice fancy champagne and
No liquor though.
yeah, no liquor because we learned our lesson on Christmas. That was a rough night. We both fell asleep in your basement like a couple of fucking basement trolls. Just a couple of hobos in Andrew's basement, drunk on Christmas. Anyway, though, so I bought some stuff. We plan on decorating the place up. We're going to throw some cool shit up. We're going to show some cool videos. Like I said, I know that I mentioned it last week. The year show is probably just going to be kind of we're all just going to have fun and we can ask questions or just talk about whatever the hell. Relive the last years, I guess. The last year of the show. So I guess that's the plan anyway. So at least now I know I've got an extra week to be able to find more stuff. So that works. I'm kind of glad that I was wrong then. Yeah. Thank God. Thank you for correcting me. I was getting nervous too because I know that we still have a lot of stuff to do. But thank you for correcting me, B, because you just gave us an extra week. An extra week. Get your not trashy one bit. You're goddamn right. I'm a man of class, creep queen. Not really. But anyway, moving on. So, that being said, your episode... Oh, the Twitch stuff, yeah. One thing that I did want to say, so I guess we...
Instagram and Twitter and stuff.
Yeah, I guess we'll do Facebook next week as well. So, yeah. After the year episode, I do want to say that after the year episode... After the year episode, we are planning on doing a trial run only on Twitch. So after the year episode, so on the let's see, the year episode is on the 22nd. So on the 29th, the plan is on the 29th we're gonna start a trial run solely on Twitch. Probably do it for at least a couple episodes, 2 or 3 episodes. Kind of see how it goes because I know that we're only at what 20. Aren't we at 30 now? We're at 30 now. We're at 30 followers or subscribers. Followers. What the hell? I still don't know the difference.
Are like the people that support you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've explained this to me 500,000 times, and I still don't understand it. But I'll take your word for it. But anyway, like I said, we're at 30 followers on Twitch now. Once we get 50 is when you get affiliated, right? Once we hit 50 is when we get affiliated. So the plan is that we are after the year episode, we're gonna stay on Facebook for obviously tonight. Next week we'll do the year episode on both platforms, and then on the, like I said, the 29th, I believe. Yeah, the 29th. On the 29th, probably starting on the 29th and probably 2 or 3 episodes beyond that, we are going to be doing a somewhat of a trial run on Twitch, solely on Twitch, to just kind of see how it goes. Thank you, Alex. I know that we've been talking about having a training session because you got you got to walk me through the whole Twitch thing because it's all
hashtagging everything.
Yeah, it's all Greek to me. But anyway, yeah, we're going to be doing a trial run for at least 2 or 3 episodes just to see how it goes. I know that we're still 20 away from our goal. I mean, the ultimate goal is to go beyond 50, obviously, but our current goal is 50. So I know that we're only 20 away, but we are going to be doing a somewhat of a trial run solely on Twitch. So starting on the 29th and beyond that, we will not be streaming on Facebook. We will only be on Twitch. I do also want to start. Does Twitch send notifications when you go live? They do. Andrew says yes. Alex, if Alex can confirm, Andrew says they do. Ernie, that's the same question I have. I don't even know what the fuck a Twitch is. But anyway, it's something. But yeah, Andrew says that it does send notifications, Hannah. Alex, if you can also confirm. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to do the trial run on Twitch. I was thinking about this on the way over. We do have an H&H Instagram page as well. You can find us on Instagram if you're on the gram, at Heckles and Horror, spelled out. I know that on the show itself we do the little and symbol or whatever. Yeah, we also have the scrolly thing right there, I think.
Ooh. It goes through all of our stuff.
Ooh. Right here. It goes through all the Twitch.
It was actually on Instagram when he pointed to it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Shabam. If you're on the Instagram, Brandon, you win on best count. Happy one step closer to death day. Shy, get some sleep. Have a good night, buddy. I'm pushing 40. What is this Twitch thing?
He made one, I thought.
Yeah, Brandon did make one, but I doubt he's used it since then. Shy, have a good night, buddy. Love you. I will see you soon, hopefully. I embrace the cold. If you follow someone and slide the dial, you want notifications for... Oh, okay, there you go, Hannah. If you follow someone and slide the dial saying you want notifications for that streamer, it will notify you through the Twitch app. Or if you have Twitch on your phone, or if you're on Twitch on your computer, it'll come up in the top right-hand corner. So, there you go. But yeah, we do have the scrolly thing that goes through all of our social media platforms. We've got the Facebook and the Instagram. Yeah, if you go on the Google, you go on the Google and you do the Google search for Heckles and Horror, you'll be able to find us on the Instagram, the Facebook. I keep saying that now. I can't stop. Instagram, Facebook. We don't have a Twitter because
we have one. I just haven't.
Oh, we do have one. Apparently, we do, but
I haven't started anything with it.
Twitter's another one that we're
figuring it out.
We'll figure Twitter out at some point. So yeah. Why would I be on the gram? Why would I be on gram? But yeah, anyway, but the plan is, I was thinking about this on the way over, that starting probably next week or the week after, I want to start doing the streaming on Instagram also, because I know that you can stream for up to an hour, I think. Is that what it was? I know that it had limitations the last time we did it. Yeah, Alex, I know. It's terrible. I thought that I was up to par on modern lingo, but
now there's something called TikTok. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm an old goddamn man. Yeah, TikTok. What the fuck's a TikTok? I don't.
It's the new Vine, I think.
That's what they say. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I never even used Vine. That was even beyond me. Anyway, first time watching, you guys are hilarious. Angel Worthington, thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. It only gets stupider from here, so welcome to the show. Anyway, though, we do want to start streaming on Instagram also, so we're probably doing the so we'll probably start once we get to the trial run that we'll be streaming on Twitch. God damn it. Streaming on Twitch. We're also going to start streaming on Instagram again. Actually, can we do that? Because if you're not allowed to stream on Facebook and Twitch at the same time, can you stream on Instagram?
You have a separate thing, so it's separate. Yeah, we can.
Oh, okay. Explain it to me later. TikTok is lit AF, fam. According to Brandon.
He probably does know what it is, though.
He probably did. Well, I mean, there's a fucking... Every time... I see 950,000 goddamn ads on Facebook for it, so I'm sure he probably does, too. You can find Brandon on TikTok. He'll be on there singing Mariah Carey and whatnot. So anyway, so that's the plan. We're going to stream on Instagram. We are doing the trial run on Twitch very soon. After the year episode, we'll probably be doing a just to see how it goes. If it doesn't pan out and we still need to wait for another 20 some followers or whatever, we might come back to Facebook. I don't know. We'll figure it out when that time comes. But the plan is we are going to be going to Twitch solely for at least 3 or 4 episodes. So that's coming.
Instagram and Twitch too.
Do what?
CM's Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
And then Alex.
Also, one other thing. Well, 2 other things. Concept Media. If you do not follow Concept Media on Twitch, god damn it, they don't have a Twitch. On Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you should definitely go to Concept Media's Facebook page and all of our all of our social media platforms. Like and follow. I know that we are definitely going to be updating a lot of stuff here very soon, especially with Wicked One's production creeping around the corner. Oh, yeah. Andrew just posted the link to the Instagram and Twitter for Concept Media. we are going to be updating a lot of stuff on there very, very soon, especially with pre-production for Wicked Ones coming in full swing. We have Don't Fuck in the Woods 2 coming up that we're going to be finishing later this year, sometime in the summertime. So we're going to be posting updates about that. Stranded, which is coming later this year, we are going to be posting updates about that. The update, or the Hammer film concept, proof of concept teaser that we're going to be filming next month. We'll be posting updates about that all over Concept Media social media. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You can find Andrew didn't post the Facebook concept media page, but if you get on Facebook, just look up Concept Media, you'll be able to find us. So definitely check all that out. Angel, thank you. We also have a Heckles and Horror Instagram page. Angel, if you would like to check that out and follow us there as well. Why don't you explain this to me like a Rihanna, it's so funny you say that, because as he was saying it, like, that episode of The Office popped into my head. Like, explain it to me like I'm 10. And then Oscar goes through the whole explanation. All right, I think I'm getting it. Explain it to me like I'm 5. Oh, God. That show is just so fucking good. Has two companies... Yeah, it was two companies merging... What? I don't understand. Alex, I don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, was two companies merging markets. I don't know what you're talking about. Be more specific, because I don't know if that's in reference to something I said, or if that's something else. I don't know. I don't think so. Fuck, I don't know. Oh, okay. Talking to the Creep Queen about TikTok. I don't know what the... TikTok, see? That's where you lose me. So, okay. My bad. Didn't mean to intrude. Didn't mean to intrude on your conversation. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah. Like and follow us on all of those. Concept Media, Heckles and Horror, all of those on Twitch, everything. Follow us, like us, subscribe, whatever you do on whatever platform. I don't know. We're going to update shit soon. So, anyway. Also... Ewok Gamer Alex, good friend of ours, Alex Gottman. First time I met him was back in 2000. Did we do 2017? So last. Damn, Alex, I've only known you for like 2 years. Damn, it seems way longer than that. But first time I met Alex was back in 2017 on a film that we did called Scream for Summer, written and directed by Cheyenne Gordon. Good friend of mine. He's always super supportive. You can find him on Twitch. He's always in the comments here on the show. Ewok Gamer Alex. If you do like to watch video game streams, go check out him. Ewok Gamer Alex on Twitch. Also check out his little Texas Peach Kit Kat, also on Twitch.
I don't have a link for her. Ask him.
Don't have a link for her. Sorry, Alex. You'll have to post that yourself. But check that out.
God damn it.
So you have to post that yourself, Alex. Also, Creep Queen. Check her out, too. Check out Creep Queen. Check out everybody. Follow us all on Twitch. God damn it. So, yeah. And one final bit of promotion. Magic Squirrel Network. If you follow Magic Squirrel Network, or if you don't follow Magic Squirrel Network is what I should say. If you don't follow Magic Squirrel Network, go follow them. There are several other shows that that fit any type of whatever your mood may be. Are you feeling froggy and want to watch some anime? Check out Animonkai. Are you feeling like you want some I should have thought of more funny stuff for the other shows. That was all I had. I don't know what to say about them. But, yeah, there's other shows. Animonkai, Pointless Discussions, Juice in the Morning, Ashley Zombie. Does she Ashley?
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Because I know she spells it like that.
Yeah.
So, Ashley?
Yep. Because it's like a zombie, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But yeah, Ashley Zombie, she's a video game streamer. She streams on the network itself. Check all of them out. So... if you don't like Magic Squirrel Network and you have not followed it yet, which if you haven't, I don't understand why, because I've been doing the goddamn show for a fucking year, so where the fuck have you been? So, go like that, and check out Animonkai on what days?
Sundays, usually.
Sundays.
Yeah.
On Sundays. Also, Diabolical Index on Mondays.
When they,
Yeah, Monday nights. So yeah, check them all out. go to Magic Squirrel Network on Facebook. Give it a like and a follow. Let's get into the show, goddammit. Let's go.
You know, an
What?
hour.
God damn. Holy
It's
shit.
53 minutes.
Definitely need to... We need to start toning that down. It's not entirely my fault. Like,
No.
it's the comments, and it's not my fault. So, yeah, let's talk about the goddamn show. Let's talk some movies. Even gave me okay to share some of my gaming streams there.
Yeah.
Oh, really? No shit, Hannah. That's awesome. Check out Hannah Fox on Magic Squirrel Network. You've seen her in the comments of H&H. Now go watch her suck at video games. Just kidding, Hannah.
We are going to do H&H Plays probably this year, right, Joe?
Yeah, H&H Plays is definitely coming, which I do want to talk to you about. That was another thing that I was talking to my brother about the other day. We need to... This is going to sound like a really stupid question. Can I just hook a webcam up to my TV?
No.
Oh.
To your PlayStation, probably, yeah.
Well, I told you it was a stupid question. But yeah, H&H Plays is coming, and I'm excited about that. Well, I'm excited and nervous because I don't fare well with scary games.
Hannah plays on PlayStation.
Yeah.
She has Friday the 13th. She plays that a lot.
Rihanna, I know, that's what I said. We really need to start trying to consolidate these fucking promos. And I'm just gonna have to suck my ass, TJ. I'm really good. What we should do is just ignore the comments so that we can get through 15 minutes of promos and then be done with them.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's where all the fun's at. I can't ignore the comments. So anyway, let's get into the show. First up, first movie that I want to talk about was actually recommended by Hannah herself. Hannah has not steered me wrong so far on Hannah and Ernie. Don't threaten me with a good time. Anyway, moving on. The movie was actually recommended by Hannah herself. She has not steered me wrong yet. She's recommended a lot of really good movies that I've checked out, and I've liked most, if not all, that I've checked out that she's recommended. The movies that we talked about on the Christmas episode when she was on Christmas with Cookie and Mrs. Claus, I think, if I remember right.
That was Mayhem, Christmas Mayhem.
Oh yeah, it was yeah. Fuck, what was that called? Mercy Christmas. That's right. Yeah, the movies that we talked about on the Christmas episode, Christmas with Cookie and Mercy Christmas, were actually recommended by Hannah as well. So, nothing wrong with the first part of the show being an hour long. During the promo part, the community gets back in touch with each other and sets the show part. That is a good point. Brandon, I like the way you think. That is a really good point. So maybe we won't consolidate. Maybe we'll just keep it keep the shit show how it is. Because it is a shit show. But that is a good point, Brandon. I didn't really think about it like that, but that is a good point. And so maybe we will just keep it how it is. So anyway, that being said, first movie that I want to talk about tonight was recommended by Hannah. It's a movie called Realms. I know that you asked me. I never got to get back to you when you asked me yet because I was at work. But I assume you wanted to know so you could watch them. I'm sorry, bro. I'll start doing better about telling you what they are ahead of time. But yeah, the first movie I want to talk about is a movie called Realms. I had never heard of this movie before in my entire life. I didn't know what it was. I'd never heard of it. I didn't know who was in it. Nothing. I didn't know anything about this movie. And Hannah recommended it to me. I want to say 3 or 4 days ago, something like that. Recommended it to me, said that she had watched it on Prime and that I should really check it out. So I did, and holy fucking shit, that movie was nuts. I checked it out today. I checked it out this morning when I finally got home from all the running and stuff that I had to do this morning. Checked it out when I got home this morning. It's on Amazon Prime. It's not on there for free, so you do have to pay for it. I think it was like $5 for HD, and then I think it was $4 for standard. But yeah, I mean, it's real cheap. Just rent it on Amazon Prime if you have Prime, or if you have Amazon, whatever, or any type of streaming service. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. definitely check it out. But anyway, she recommended it to me a couple days ago, and I finally watched it this morning, and holy fucking shit, this movie was nuts. The movie takes place in, if I remember, Hannah, correct me, I want to say Malaysia or Thailand, one or the other, I can't remember which. It's an English, it's an American film, but it takes place in I want to say Malaysia or something. Rihanna, I know, I'm sorry. I will do a better job. Of... That's what I need to do.
We need to actually figure out what it is, like, and then make a post.
That's what we need to do. That's what we'll start doing. God damn it. That's the plan. I will start figuring out what we... Up until this point, I usually don't even know... I myself don't even usually know what the hell I'm even going to talk about. Until the day of. Until, like...
Because that's your first off day.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, it's my first day. It's my day off. Usually when I get home in the morning on Tuesdays, when I get home from work, it's my first day off. I'm off that day, and then that's when I really start to try to put the show together. But I promise I will start doing a better job of coming up with movies to talk about each week and making posts about them on the page so that hopefully... Ideally, what I would like to see happen is everybody watch the movie throughout the week and then we can all talk about it. Because then I won't feel like such a dick when I spoil it, because I'm about to. I'm about to spoil our realms. Sorry. Anyway, but yeah, I promise you I will start doing a better job about that. And so yeah.
And if they have suggestions, tell them to put them in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. And if anybody else has any suggestions in the comments, I know Hannah suggested a few movies. If anybody else has suggestions, put them in the comments. And Realms, I just got here. Yes, Realms, Brandon Lowe. Realms, it's a movie on Amazon Prime that you should definitely check out. But anyway, I will start doing a better job of that. There was something else I was in the middle of saying. Oh yeah, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't spoil it. But yeah, I remember what I was saying. But yeah, I know Hannah has suggested a few movies that I've really enjoyed so far. And if anybody else has movies that they want to suggest that they would like to see talked about on the show, and yeah, slide right into our DMs. And no dick pics though, please. But yeah, slide into our DMs, dick pic free, and suggest some suggest some movies. Yes. So suggest movies. We'll talk about them on the show like this next year. I want to hear what you guys want to talk about. Let's talk about the shit you guys want to talk about. So, anyway, now everybody's... I know, scheduling should have been a thing a long time ago, but I'm a piece of shit. Yeah, scheduling like what movies we're going to be.
We started out doing that. We started out picking a random movie on streaming services and no one would watch it.
Yeah, that's right. We did. That's right.
And you started doing this.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I forgot all about that because it was so long ago. As a matter of fact, told me yesterday he might talk about this movie once he watched it today. Hannah, I won't spoil it, Rihanna and Hannah. I will not spoil it completely. But yeah, as a matter of fact, before I do go on, Andrew just reminded me. It was so long ago that I completely forgot. We did used to post updates every week about, oh, we're going to be talking about this movie next week, or whatever. We would post it on the page, and at the end of every episode, I would say, oh, these are the movies that we're going to talk about next week. But nobody... Yeah, just one. But nobody ever watched them. And it was just me talking about a movie by myself, and nobody even contributed. So we kind of did away with that whole thing. But now that everybody wants it back, I promise...
It makes more sense now than it did when we started.
Yeah, I do agree. It does. I mean, back then I only had 2 people that watched the goddamn show. So, yeah, I only had 2 people. Couldn't even get 2 people to watch. Brandon.
Don't watch them.
You dick. Anyway... but yeah, it makes more sense now to schedule movies each week that we'll be talking about. So I promise I will do better about that. I promise. Sends dick pics. Please, again, no dick pics. Oh, Gerald's Game, Brandon. Yes, Gerald's Game is Have you seen that movie's fucking good? It was a Netflix original. It's a Stephen King story. I don't want to give a lot of it away if you haven't seen it, but it's definitely good. It's on Netflix. Check it
I've
out.
been watching a lot of Netflix stuff.
Yeah.
lately.
Check out Gerald's game then, because it's good. Check out Open House too while you're at it.
I watched
You know that you like that throwback to the second episode? Boom, boom, suckers. Anybody who watches the show knows how much I loathe that goddamn piece of shit. Anyway, moving on.
That's what your rating should be. I give this 2 open houses.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. And like the higher the open house is, the shittier the movie. I give it 10 open houses.
This is like sitting through 1 open house.
That's brilliant. That's a brilliant idea. So anyway, you used to tell us a week in advance, but it was always a terrible movie. I don't remember them all being terrible. I mean,
Brandon hated all of them.
Yeah, Brandon, you have to, Brandon. Everything is terrible to you. So just because you thought, well, I mean, he was half the viewer audience. So I guess the stats weren't really in my favor. It was 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So
usually Danielle hated them too, or didn't.
Yeah,
She was busy watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah, Danielle was too busy watching Jersey Shore to even give half a shit about the movies I recommended. So
Where's she at? She hasn't been stopping by.
she's in Phoenix right now.
Ah.
So anyway.
13 reasons why.
See, Brandon remembers. 13 Reasons Why, kid. Still, even through you even looked his name up. I don't even remember his name now. He's still 13 Reasons Why, kid to me. So anyway, I know Hannah's getting impatient. So let's talk Realms. Realms is a movie that Hannah suggested to me a few days ago. I watched it this morning. It was fucking nuts. The very opening scene of this movie is just as soon as the movie starts, you never even expect for it to take the turn. You don't expect it to be a horror. Just watching the first opening scene, you don't expect it to be a horror movie. It's straight up fucking Die Hard, police chase, bank robbery, fucking crazy, like Bad Boys-esque gunfights, police chase, action. It is an insane opening sequence for a movie, especially an indie, like a somewhat indie film. Suck my butthole. Hannah, you've started a trend here with the.
That's a new shirt, probably.
Yeah. We'll just have a butthole. Suck my. Won't even say butthole. We'll just say suck my, and it'll just be a picture of an asshole. New shirts coming soon. Anyway, though, but yeah, watching for even just the opening scene of Realms, you don't expect it to go the route that it does. Very, very crazy opening scene. Hannah, she even warned me about it too. She's like, just so you know, the opening scene of this movie is fucking nuts. And I watched it and holy fucking shit, it was so crazy. Opens up. You have, like I said, it takes place in Malaysia or Thailand, some Asian country. I feel like I can't remember which one. One of them. But anyway.
Hannah might know.
Yeah, Hannah, you might know if you remember what country it takes. But like I said, it's an American film. Everybody speaks English in it, with the exception of like one person. But anything that isn't in English, it's subtitled. So, but anyway. Opens up in a bank. Everybody's in there doing bank stuff, transactions, and other bank stuff that people do at banks. And group of robbers walk in with masks and guns, take the place hostage, and it is fucking nuts. The main hold on, what was her name? I had her name before the show even started, but it opens up with two robbers. There's a male and a female robber. Break into this bank, have masks on, shoot the place up, start taking everybody hostage, and steal all the money. And when they leave, they take 3 hostages with them. And once they leave the bank, that's when the movie really gets fucking nuts. They're driving down the highways and back roads and all kinds of stuff with cops chasing them. You got this crazy ass. I'm looking up her name now. That's what her name was. Madison McKinley. I'd never heard of this girl before. I don't think. I know that. Maybe I have. Yeah. Oh, she was in Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, Madison McKinley. She was absolutely fucking brilliant in this movie. I could not believe how psychotic and crazy this fucking chick was in this movie. She absolutely gave zero fucks about anything whatsoever. Breaking into this bank, steal all the money, take 3 hostages, driving down all the highway and everything, blasting at the cops, shooting the cops out of the car. And this girl, Madison McKinley, is just so incredibly awesome in this movie. She plays a very good, really intimidating, crazy, psychotic criminal. She was very, very convincing. And I have to say that for an indie film, a lot of the performances from the actors. She was also in Orange is the New Black. I've only seen the first 2 or 3 seasons of Orange is the New Black. I'm way, way, way behind. So I don't remember who she plays in that show, but yeah, apparently she's in Orange is the New Black also. Wolf of Wall Street, several other movies. But this is definitely a more indie film. And she did such a good job playing this crazy bank robber. Yeah, so everybody seems to recognize her from Orange is the New Black. But I even told Hannah, though, today after I got done watching the movie, I was like, man, this main chick is insane. She is so good. Like I said, total disregard to anybody. Really doesn't even seem like she really even gives a shit about herself. Like, she just puts herself out there, and she's got this big-ass shotgun that's 5 times bigger than she is, blasted out of the back windshield. Driving down the highway, and it's just a nutty-ass opening sequence. Like, I never expected to watch an independent film with a sequence that insane. I don't know, you just have to see it to really understand what I'm saying. Like, the scale of this police chase. And the cinematography in it is so fucking beautiful. Like, I don't know, just the way that they shot it, like, they did such a good job shooting just the entire movie as a whole. The cinematography throughout the entire movie is just fantastic. But like I said, I haven't watched Orange is the New Black, and I don't even know what season they're on now. They've got to be on like 7 or 8 by now, I would think. Yeah, I haven't watched Orange is the New Black in years, or in a long time. I'm way, way behind. I'm only caught up to maybe the 2nd or 3rd season.
I miss Weeds.
Oh, Weeds was a good show. I loved Weeds. It was a bomb-ass show. But yeah, Hannah, she really was a badass, really grungy in the movie too. Like, just looked really grungy and dirty, but she was a total fucking badass. She was kind of a bitch, but she was a badass. Oh, apparently Orange is the New Black is done after the upcoming season. I did not know that. But anyway, so after the whole police chase thing, Mary Louise Parker. Isn't that that's the chick from Weeds, isn't it? Name sounds familiar. Creep Queen, why do I recognize the name Mary Louise Parker? Because that sounds really familiar.
What she said earlier, didn't read it. She just said her name?
Just says her name. Police chase makes you believe, like... Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say, Hannah. Yeah, from Weeds. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, if you haven't seen Weeds, that's a good-ass show. But anyway, moving on.
I don't know why I brought it up.
I know, it was totally random.
I put those two together, like Weeds and Orange is the New Black, for some reason.
Oh, I guess I can understand what you're saying. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Like Hannah said, the police chase makes you feel like there's no way that this is a horror movie. That's exactly what I said when I first started talking about it. Like, the way that this movie opens up, like, you totally don't expect for it to go the route that it took. Yeah, main character in Weeds. Yeah, okay. I thought the name sounded familiar. I remember I think Weeds was on Netflix at one point, and I binge watched the entire show. It was so good. But anyway, we're on the subject. Way to go, Andrew. But anyway, yeah. When you watch the police scene, you do not expect in the slightest that the movie is gonna take the route that it takes, because once they finally get away from the police, shit really starts to hit the goddamn fan. One thing that I did not like, and I even told Hannah this today, one thing that I did not like about this movie is, as good as the movie was, and as crazy and awesome as the opening scene, I remember I told her that if the rest of this movie is as good as the first 18 minutes, then this movie's going to be fucking awesome. And I meant that. But one thing I did not like, I know that I mentioned the cinematography in it is beautiful. They did a really good job shooting it. It's very, very beautifully shot. One thing I did not like was it felt like they sunk the opening scene and the bank robbery and the chase scene was so incredibly great for an indie film. It felt like they sunk all of their money into that one sequence, and then the rest of the movie it's got terrible, horrible CGI. The CGI in it is not good at all. Like some parts are better than others, but for the most part, the CGI in that movie is fucking terrible.
Creature feature, or is it like a?
No, it's a haunted house ghost movie, but I mean the ghosts were like real people and stuff, but like just certain things that they did, like they had to do, like at one point at the very end of the chase scene, they hurry up and take an exit off the road or off the highway, and she shoots a motorcycle cart or whatever, like a street vendor cart, shoots it, and it explodes, and you can tell that it's fucking horror. It's bad. And it's like, man, that whole entire chase scene looked so awesome up until that. And I don't know, like the bad CGI just really kind of took me out of the story, because it's got a really good story, and watching, I couldn't imagine how much a car chasing. Well, I'm just saying, because I mean, I'm sure that they had to shut down the highway, because I mean, they're doing 95 down the highway. Well, I mean, at least it looks like it, but I'm sure that they probably had to shut down that highway. They can't, and that cost a lot of money, Beef, especially for an indie film. You know what I mean?
Pyrotechnics are cheaper than shutting down the highway, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so, but yeah, I'm sure they had to shut down the highway. I'm sure they had to have huge amounts of insurance, licenses, and all of that stuff to shut down the street to do this big crazy chase scene. So, but anyway, that's what I'm saying. Like it felt like that they really lacked on the CGI front, because a lot of the CGI in it was not that great. But other than that, if you can look past that, other than that, the rest of the movie is very, I couldn't imagine. No, I was saying I couldn't imagine having to do that. What? I couldn't imagine, Brandon. I couldn't imagine how much a car chase scene would cost.
Oh, you're saying like how much? Oh, yeah, maybe.
No, I was saying I couldn't imagine having to do that.
Like logistics of it.
Oh, I guess that's what you mean, Brandon. But yeah, I mean, if you can look past the poor CGI, the rest of the movie really does flow pretty well, and like how hard it'd be and expensive. Yeah, that's exactly, Brandon. I mean, to shoot a chase scene, to make it look as good as it does in Realms, to shoot a scene like that, I mean, it's got to be tough. I mean, there's a lot of timing that you have to get timing down right. You have to have everything perfect. Also, you've got actors hanging out of the window, shooting guns at cars that are chasing them. Like, it really takes a lot of time and patience to shoot a scene like that.
Maybe it's all green screen.
No, definitely not. Definitely not green screen. Like the explosion at the end of it, yeah, that was probably green screened, or at least just really bad. Probably green screen, but the rest of it was legit. But anyway, like I said, if you can look past the bad CGI, the rest of the movie, it flows pretty well. Me and Hannah talked about it earlier. The ending kind of goes astray. It kind of gets a little bit sloppy there at the end, but for the most part, the entire movie it held up. The whole movie held up, and I was really, really, really surprised about the movie once I finished watching it. There was an indie script that was sent to me and it had a car chase in it, and I was like, nope. And that's the thing, Brandon. I would love, one day I would fucking love to be able to do a legit awesome car chase scene. But, like I said, to do something like that, you have to shut streets down. You need permission from the city. You need insurance. You need licenses and permits and all kinds of stuff. And it's just, on an indie level, it's just...
Most your budget will go to, probably.
What, do what?
Most of the budget. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly...
What we film.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, they really lacked on the CGI in this movie, but the chase scene was so awesome and so well done.
Would it have been better if they just left it out?
I don't know, man. It's such a cool scene. I don't know, but maybe
Does CGI add to it, or does it take it away?
to the movie as a whole.
Yeah.
Like I said, the CGI, like the movie is really good. The story is really good, and it really flows really well. But at some points, the CGI just completely takes you out of it. Like there's at one point, this doesn't spoil anything, but there's at one point where the hostages are managed to get away at one point. That's all I'll say. They managed to get away at one point. And they're running away from the house that they're holed up in. Running away from the house, and as they're running away outside, running toward camera, you can literally, totally, legitimately tell that it's a green screen with a house, and they're running in front of a green screen, like old Scooby-Doo. Like that, it's that bad. Like old Scooby-Doo running in front of a green screen. Like that's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. Like the movie is really good itself. The movie itself is really good. The story is awesome, but just some of the CGI really kind of takes you out of it a little bit. But other than that, if you can look past that, the movie it's a solid ass film. And it's worth watching it. And it's cheap. You get on Amazon, rent it for $4, $4 or $5, whatever you want to spend. And it really is worth watching. And Hannah, I'm really glad that you recommended it to me, because if you hadn't, I probably would have never even heard of it. Still probably never would have even watched it, and wouldn't even know that it exists anyway. Angel, ugh, for fuck's sake. I don't. But yeah. So yeah, that was Realms. I want to talk more about it, but for Realms, the estimated budget was $6.5 million, but literally IMDb. Oh my god, I saw that today, Hannah. When I was looking it up, IMDb says that Realms had a $6.5 million budget, but on their opening weekend, and I remember I went to another website too. I can't remember what the website it was, but it said that it had I know it's not much, but a 3-theater opening. Which I know that's nothing. For an indie film, yeah, that is pretty good.
Yeah.
Not pretty good. I mean, it's I don't know, but it's nothing in comparison to like Hollywood movies that get 15, 20, 2,500 theater screenings across the country. So it had a 3-theater opening, and IMDb says that it literally only made like $108, like less than $150 on its opening weekend, which is a shame too, because it really is a solid film. For as bad as the CGI is, it really a gem. For as bad as the CGI is, it's really a gem. I totally agree, Hannah. It's definitely worth watching. It is a really, really good movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it really a lot. And I'm really glad that you recommended it and I got to watch it. Because like I said, if you wouldn't have, I still wouldn't know that it even exists. But this is why I drink margaritas and blow you up with movie recommendations. I live to serve. Yeah, that's what she said. She said that on her days off a couple days ago, she just got drunk on margaritas and watched movies the whole time, and then blew me up with like 50 of them. And I'm like, well, I'll talk about. It's going to take me a bit to get to all of them.
You already know his fucking list is like this long.
Yeah, I do have a long list. Could you imagine what we could do with $6.5 million?
I can't.
Oh my god. Yeah, really? I know that we'd be able to do a lot with $6.5 million, but it's just such an outrageous amount for for filmmakers on our level, I guess is what I want to say. It's such an outrageous amount for filmmakers on our level that I can't even begin to imagine. Like, I know that we'd be able to do a lot, but what exactly we would be able to do, it's unfathomable to me, because I've never been able to I wouldn't even know what that much money looks like, let alone what to fucking do with it on a film, you know what I mean? But yeah, we would do some shit though.
We already do shit with all the little bit money we get.
I know, man. I know, and it's crazy. We make do. We do well for what for what money that we do make movies. We do well. But if you were to give me $6.5 million, holy shit, that would be fucking nuts. But anyway. I really want to see the first 15 minutes, but after CGI comments, hence the... Angel, I'm telling you, like, it's really, really... It is a really good movie. The CGI, I mean, it's just one of those things where you got to kind of take the good with the bad. The movie is it is a very good movie, and it's got a crazy twist at the end. That's why I don't really want to get too much further into it, because if I give the twist away, it's going to give away the whole movie, and I just don't want to do that.
Make 600 movies.
Do what? We could make 600 movies. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. But yeah, Angel, it's one of those things, like I said, it's one of those things where you just got to take the good with the bad. It really is, as far as story goes and acting, holy shit, man. The actors in it are so good. What I say her name? Mackenzie McKinley? That's not right. Mackenzie McKinley. Madison McKinley. She was incredible in it. All of the actors in general were just really, really good. Another actor that I've never heard of, this guy, Ryan Kelly. He was in it. Apparently he was in Teen Wolf, the show. I never watched Teen Wolf. But yeah, the actors in it were fantastic. The story was really, really good. It was a pretty creepy movie, too. It was a genuinely creepy movie. But I mean, it's like I said, it's one of those things you got to take the good with the bad. It really is a solid film. It's a gem of a film. Like, it's really... If you spend any amount of time going through Amazon and searching through, like, especially the indie films, if you spend any amount of time going through Amazon and searching out indie films, there's a lot of... I don't want to sound like a dick, but there's a lot of movies on Prime that, without calling any out, there are a lot of movies on Prime that leave a lot to be desired. We'll say that. Leave a lot to be desired, but occasionally you will find those few movies where Realms is one of them. Mercy Christmas, which is another one that Hannah recommended for Christmas. Mercy Christmas is another one of them. A couple other ones that I've found on Prime. If you do enough digging and you search hard enough and long enough, you do find certain ones that are really true gems when it comes to horror films. Really, really just gems of a fucking movie. And Realms is one of them. It's worth checking out, regardless of the bad CGI. It's worth checking out. So don't write it off entirely, Angel, without at least giving it a chance. And I think that after the first 15 minutes, I think once you see the bank robbery and the chase scene, I think it'll probably suck you in a little bit, and you'll probably want to see what comes next. So I don't know. I recommend it. I would definitely check it out before you write it off. Make 600 movies. You could have a badass car chase scene. You're damn right we could. We'd have a badass car chase scene.
I can recommend Bugattis and everything.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What code name do we use for hookers and blow on the budget ledger? God. Oh, man. Do what?
A C8.
C8.
Snake ball.
Oh, gotcha. That's a good question, B. It's a good question indeed. If you can't appreciate bad CGI, stick with mainstream. So many gems have poor CGI, but it's more than that when it comes to the film. I agree, Hannah. I do agree. I know that I've had this conversation with Brandon before, especially when we did when Cheyenne was a guest. Fuck, goddamn, that's been forever ago. When Cheyenne was a guest months and months ago, and we talked about shark movies. I know that I talked to Brandon about some of the really bad shark movies, because there are some bad ones. There's some bad shark movies on Amazon. But I remember having the conversation with Brandon about how I having the conversation with Brandon about how there were some movies on Amazon, some shark movies that I wanted to watch, just because I was me and Shai were going to be talking about sharks on the show, and I don't know, I was just in the mood to watch bad shark movies, and I remember telling Brandon that I can forgive bad CGI and stuff like that when it comes to a movie, as long as the story itself and the movie itself, the surrounding movie outside of the bad CGI is entertaining, and it's entertaining enough to keep my attention and keep me interested. If a movie can do that, then that's really all I'm concerned about. You can have fucking stick figures walk in, or socks come in and do all the action scenes. As long as the movie itself is entertaining enough and it can keep me entertained and it can keep my focus. It's got a good story and the actors are believable. I can forgive bad CGI. Trust me, I've seen a lot of really how do I want to say this? I've seen a lot of movies with really, really bad CGI that the movie itself is incredible. They're fantastic movies, but it's just the CGI isn't that great. And Realms falls under that category where CGI leaves a lot to be desired, but the story itself is entertaining. It keeps you drawn in, keeps your attention, it keeps your focus. And
that's what I'm always afraid of.
What?
Being having shitty CGI now.
I mean, don't be discouraged or get scared or anything.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're good, bro. But yeah, anyway, Realms, I don't want to talk too much more about it because, like I said, it does have a hell of a twist at the end, and if I really go into too much more detail... Huh?
Nothing.
If I go into too much more detail about the rest of the movie, it will give it away. But I will end on saying that if you get on Amazon Prime, or get on Amazon, type in Realms, and check it out. It's $4 for standard, $5 for HD. Check it out. It's worth watching. Don't write it off just based on the fact that CGI isn't that great. The rest of the movie, it's solid. It's a solid movie, and it's a decent little film, and I think everybody should check it out. And in an effort to not sound negative, I try and say I wasn't a fan of. That's good, Brandon. I'm glad you're trying to better yourself. Do what?
You watch it?
What? I don't think so. Need to discuss Butterfly Kisses at some point. Yeah, Butterfly Kisses is another one that Hannah recommended that I have not watched yet. I did not get around to watching it. But I did watch the trailer, and it looks interesting as shit. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about that one on the next episode, because I do want to check that one out. Everybody knows that I like found footage, and I like documentary style horror films. Digging Up the Marrow is probably one of my all-time favorites. Digging Up the Marrow, Monster Project I really, really enjoyed. Grave Encounters, the first one, not the second one, because the second one is horrible. But Grave Encounters, Digging Up the Marrow, Monster Project, things like that. Like, I really like that style of movie, like the documentary style, found footage, POV, I guess you could say, POV style movies, horror films. Haven't been able to see Facebook comments for some reason. Is that on my end, or Creep Queen? No, that must just be on your end, because
They're on the sides.
Andrew says they're on the sides for Twitch. I don't know. But I see all the Facebook comments, Creep Queen, so I don't know. Maybe you're...
Point to your video. The other way. Right there.
Andrew says they're right here, Creep Queen. So, I don't know.
They might be hard to read.
They are. I mean, I've gone back and watched, like, the old videos, and they are really hard to read.
PC, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I'll watch it later. Tomorrow was likely, and I'm interested. Yeah, Rihanna, definitely watch it. Like I said, I promise that I will, in the future, do a better job of posting the movies that I'm going to talk about days in advance, so that hopefully everybody else can will check them out, and so that we can talk about them. Bad CGI kills any suspension of disbelief I can have. Way off topic, but the new film coming up, A Dog's Way Home, looks like a new emotional pet movie, but there is a horrible CGI mountain lion or some large cat in the trailer, and it immediately killed it for me. See, I don't know. Like I said, I can forgive bad CGI as long as the rest of the movie holds up. Like I said, I've watched a lot of indie films over the years, and I've seen a lot of them that do use CGI. Like I was saying earlier, a lot of them that do use CGI. Some of them utilize CGI better than others, but you do have those few that just kind of drop the ball when it comes to CGI. But those same movies, even though they drop the ball on CGI, Hannah, have a good night. I will talk to you soon.
Later.
Andrew says goodbye, Hannah. Enjoy dinner.
Send some food to me.
I gotta bounce. Say send some food to me.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Hannah. Thanks for tuning in. I will talk to you later. Creep Queen, yeah, I don't know what was wrong. I'm glad you got it fixed, though. But like I was saying, CGI is one of those things where even if it is bad, as long as the rest of the movie is good, I've seen a lot of movies over the years where the CGI, they drop the ball in the CGI, but if the rest of the movie is good.
Oh yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, Hannah, yes, happy birthday, Hannah. Like I said, we have a surprise for you tomorrow, so keep an eye on your Facebook timeline because it's a coming. So anyway, that being said, let's move on. I don't want to talk too much more about Realms because, like I said, it does have a big twist. I don't want to give it away. So all I can say, I will finish it off by saying, go to Amazon, check it out. It's worth watching. It really, really is. Even just for the acting alone, just to see the Madison McKinley, just to see Madison McKinley play the crazy psychotic bank robber that she plays. What the fuck? Did you kick something over?
Yeah.
Oh, just to see the places that this girl goes to play this part. Like, she was totally convincing and totally believable. So check it out, at least just for that and for the great cinematography. So Amazon Prime, check it out. God damn it. Let's move on. Next up, how long have we been on?
1:30.
Oh, okay. I'll make this next one short. The next movie that I want to talk about is I've heard the movie. I've seen it on Prime. I've seen it on Prime several times, but I've never gotten around to watching it. But I finally decided to watch it today. I don't even know why. Like, I wasn't even planning on watching it, but I finally I was looking for a movie to watch after I got done with Realms. I was looking for a movie to watch, found this one again, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm finally going to watch this movie. A movie called Charlie's Farm. This movie was this movie was nuts. I really, really enjoy. I like slasher films. Everybody knows I fucking love slasher. Who doesn't love a good slasher film? If you're watching this show, more than likely, chances are you like slasher films. And if not, then you're just crazy. But anyway, I love slasher films. Charlie's Farm is definitely a slasher. And it was so good. Another one of those movies where it's I'm not sure on the budget of Charlie's Farm, but another one of those movies where even though it is kind of lower budgeted, it's so fantastically and beautifully shot. It takes place in Australia, which is another thing that I was really a fan of. I love Australian horror films, with the exception of Wolf Creek. I did not like Wolf Creek very much. As did a lot of people not like Wolf Creek. But I wasn't a huge fan of Wolf Creek, but I do like Australian horror films. There's a movie, I can't remember what it was called. Fuck, what the hell was that movie called? Fuck. There's a movie that came out a few years ago, a while back. It's another Australian movie that takes place in Australia, but it's these two, I can't remember if they're brothers or friends or what, but they have this farm or whatever, and they basically just kill people and sell their meat. I can't remember what it's called, but that's another fantastic, incredible, amazing Australian horror film that's worth checking out. If I remember after the show tonight, I'll look it up and try to find the name and post about it. And hopefully everybody can. Hopefully everybody will watch it and we can talk about it at some point. Thank you for not liking Wolf Creek. I felt like I was the only person who didn't like it. No, like, I don't know. I wanted Wolf Creek. I tried so goddamn hard, Brandon. I tried so hard to like it. But I just couldn't. I could not get into it. Like, it just wasn't. I don't know what it was about that movie, but it just didn't. It didn't resonate with me, I guess, is what I'm saying. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Maybe I might give it another try at some point. Maybe I feel differently now. But the one time that I did see it years ago, probably right around the time that it came out, years ago, I just really didn't care for it that much. So, Angel Worthington, yes. I'm so glad somebody has seen Charlie's Farm. Bill Moseley, yes. Charlie's Farm. I almost said Angel's Farm. Charlie's Farm does have cameos from both Bill Moseley and Kane Hodder, which was super cool. It's super cool to always. It's always cool to see those two in roles outside of their more popular roles. Like with Bill Moseley, you've got Texas Chainsaw and House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects, things like that. And Kane Hodder, you have, of course, him from the Friday the 13th series. It's always cool seeing them in roles outside of their respective more popular roles, I guess is what I'm saying. But yeah, Bill Moseley was fantastic. He was so good in Charlie's Farm, and it really sucked that I wish he would have been in it more. Like, I was kind of let down that Blood Diner. That Angel, that might be the movie that I'm talking about, Blood Diner, because is that the movie where it's like there's two brothers? I want to say they're either brothers or they're friends. I can't remember which, but one of them's like a real big dude. The other one's kind of a smaller, lankier guy. I know that at one point they're in like a barn / slaughterhouse type thing, and they're just grinding people up in this big ass grinder. They got the big leather like Texas Chainsaw Leatherface aprons on. It might be Blood Diner, because that does sound familiar. But yeah, Samantha Gibbs Hurt, Bill Moseley. Yes, I love Bill Moseley. Bill Moseley was awesome in this movie. It really sucked. I wish he would have been in it longer. Kane Hodder, too. Kane Hodder was really good in it, too. It's always cool to see Kane Hodder actually act. I know a lot of people are used to seeing Kane... Charlie's Farm has got it going. What? What the fuck, Brandon? What the fuck? Oh, God. Well, thank you for that rendition, Brandon. That rendition of... That's Stacy's mom, isn't it? Yeah. Thanks for that rendition of Stacy's mom. Yeah, Angel, that might be the movie that I'm thinking of then, but I do remember really liking it, and I really like that movie a lot. That's like I said, I love like Australian culture anyway. Like Australia and that culture has always really appealed to me anyway. So pretty much anything from Australia, as far as horror movies and stuff go, I'm totally willing to give it a chance. And that was one of the things that I really liked about Charlie's Farm, was the fact that it does take place in Australia. It does have a lot of... Angel, I have yet to see Kane's documentary, and I'm very fucking upset about it. I hate myself for not seeing his documentary yet, but I have heard nothing but fantastic things about it. But yeah, like I said, it's always cool to see Kane. I've met Kane a couple times at conventions and stuff. He's a super cool guy, super laid back dude. But a lot of people really only recognize him from the Friday the 13th series, where he has a mask, has no speaking lines, nothing like that. He's just a big lumbering, stalking killer, and he just goes around killing people. Which, I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing Kane in those roles, like Victor Crowley in Adam Green's Hatchet series, or Jason in the Friday the 13th series, things like that. I love seeing him in those roles, but it's also really cool to see him with speaking roles and actually, like, I don't know, showcasing his acting chops. I guess if you want to say, I guess if that's how you want to say it. For some reason that title just brought up that. It does, now that you mention it, though, Brandon. It does. It fits in perfectly with Stacy's mom. Andrew says, "Bless you" for sneezing. But yeah, it was really cool to see Bill Moseley and Kane Hodder in this film. Also, Tara Reid. Tara Reid is in this movie, which I think Tara Reid kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I don't really find her to be that great of an actress, but it's a name. It's a name nonetheless. Sean Burkett, Heidi Ho. You remind me of with his little Heidi Ho. Remind me of what is it? Tim Taylor's Wilson. Sean, what's up, buddy? Thanks for tuning in, man. But yeah, everybody keeps talking about Kane's documentary. I've yet to see it. I want to see it so bad. I've heard nothing but Sean, you really turned me on. I've heard nothing but good things. Oh, Creep Queen, thank you so much. Oh God. Yes, I totally agree. I'm not a huge fan of Tara Reid. Back on, what was it? Was it American Pie that she was in? Was that how she got her start? Yeah. Back in American Pie, I mean, she was funny and she was good in that. But I mean, that was years and years ago. That was old. I mean, that's teenage, I don't know the term that I'm looking to use. Teenage. Fuckery. Yeah, fuckery. No, there's a specific term that I want to use. Yeah, romp comedy, I guess. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, she was good in that back then, but I mean, as far as like her trying to do serious roles, like she was trying to be serious in Charlie's Farm, I just didn't really believe her. Old 37, Angel, Old 37. Is that the one where Bill Moseley and Kane Hodder are the ambulance drivers? Who? Yeah. You remember. Because if it is, back in, that was 2015, right? Yeah, back in 2015, Angel, me and Andrew went up to Massachusetts for a or not a film festival, but a convention up there called, Rock and Shock. That's what it was called. Went up to Massachusetts for a convention, a horror convention up there called Rock and Shock. And the people that actually made Old 37, the filmmakers behind Old 37, and if I remember right, I want to say
they invited us back to the studio, didn't they?
I don't think that. I think that was a different. No, it was. Yeah, you're totally right. Old 37, the people behind Old 37 were there. Their booth was actually right next to ours, if I remember right. Their booth was next to ours. We started talking to them. They were super cool people, and we ended up finally going to at Rock and Shock. They do the convention itself, and then they also do like a film festival thing there too, kind of like Horror Hound and stuff like that. But they did the film festival. We went and watched Old 37 also. I enjoyed it. It was an enjoyable movie. Like I said, it's always cool to see Kane Hodder and Bill Moseley, especially teamed up together. Like those two together, I just like seeing them together. But yeah, ended up meeting the filmmakers behind that. Super cool people. Their booth was right next to ours. They were super cool. And then we told them that we were on our way back from Massachusetts. We told them that we were planning on taking a pit stop to in New York for a day, just to spend a day there and check out New York City. And they invited us back to their studio. Their studio is based in New York City. They invited us back to their studio. Once we got to New York, we got in touch with them, and they invited us up to the studio. We walked in. They gave us a tour of the place and showed us around. And I don't know, it was just a really cool experience to meet those people, you know. So, but yeah, Old 37, I enjoyed it. Then the horrendous acting that was Sharknado. Yeah, like I said, Tara Reid, she was good. She was good way back in the day when Christina Rasmussen, good morning to you as well. What time is it? 7:30. 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 7:30. 7:30 a.m. in Denmark. Good morning, Christina. Thank you for tuning in. But then that acting that was Sharknado, in particular, Creep Queen, in Sharknado's defense, it's a movie about a tornado full of sharks. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing with that movie. Like, you can't really bash the acting so much in Sharknado because of the content itself. You know what I mean? And like, the Sharknado movies are so off the wall and so stupid that you can't, at least myself, I can't help but get a little bit of enjoyment out of them, just because you go into it. If you're going to a movie, if you're going to watch a movie called Sharknado, you should probably know that it's going to be fucking horrible. So you should know what you're getting yourself into. So I shouldn't have cast her in DFW3. Sean, if that's true, Tara Reid is a fantastic actress. She deserves a Golden Globe. So, but oh God, but now I lost my train of thought, Sean. I hope that's not true because I'm gonna feel like a fucking dick. But anyway, like I said, if you go into Sharknado, you know what you're getting yourself into. Like I said, it's a movie about a tornado full of sharks. I don't think acting was really I don't think the caliber of their actors was really high on their list of things. So, but anyway, back to Charlie's Farm. I'm glad that a couple of people have seen it. If only I am her love interest. Jesus. Back to Charlie's Farm, though. It's a slasher movie. I love slasher movies. It takes place in Australia. It's got your typical backstory. Group of friends hear about this local legend on Charlie's Farm. This family that got murdered years and years ago, 20 plus years ago. Family gets murdered at their family home. They decide to go out and explore. Like I said, typical backstory to set up the rest of the movie. Which, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that you expect when it comes to horror films. You have to have something to set up the movie. But so that happens. Group of friends, they find this area, find this abandoned house where this family was killed. Those movies are so bad that you have to watch to the end. See, that's what I'm saying. Like the Sharknado movies, you just have to enjoy them for what they are. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They're no fantastic. Should we nipple that beer? No, God damn it, you fuckface. This is the second one. It's my second one. You dick. I'm talking a lot, bro. I can't chug beer and talk at the same time. Well, I guess I could. Now you got me all self-conscious. But anyway, though, like I said, typical backstory. Group of friends go to find this abandoned house that a family was murdered at. They don't believe the local legend, and they come to find out that the local legend is very, very true. It was another movie where, oh man, it was so beautifully shot. It was so pretty. I loved a lot of the shots that I'm not sure who the cinematographer was. I should have looked so that I could credit him because he was amazing. For a low budget indie film, it was just so beautifully shot. Lighting was on point. Cinematography was so gorgeous. There were some really, really beautiful shots in that movie. And the actors were, aside from Tara Reid, the actors were really, really good. There's one character in particular, his name's Donkey, that I really, really enjoyed his character because he's kind of I guess you could say, comic relief. But even though the movie does have some funny parts, you had no issue chugging whiskey and Coke a few weeks ago.
Slow down a little.
I mean, it's different when you're, I don't know, chugging liquor and chugging beer is different. I don't know. It is. I told you I wasn't lying. It is my second one. Fuck off. I'm gonna make an H&H shirt that says I'm just here to distract TJ. God damn. That's oh my god. Everybody would need to wear one of those shirts because this whole show is just one giant fucking distraction. But anyway, there's one character in particular, Donkey, that's really, really good. I really enjoyed him. Even though the movie does have some funny parts in it, I wouldn't necessarily classify it as a horror comedy, but it was just a really, really enjoyable movie. And I love slashers anyway, like I said. So once they get to this abandoned house and they start kind of exploring the place, shit really starts to hit the goddamn fan. The guy that they cast for to play Charlie was a huge goddamn motherfucker. Apparently, I looked him up on IMDb. Apparently, he's like or at least at one point was some huge bodybuilder or something like that at one point in Australia, and he did like arm wrestling competitions and shit. But this dude was massive. They could not have chosen a more intimidating, huge dude to play the role of the Charlie character to brutally fucking murder these people. The effects, holy shit. So many, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. For a slasher movie, there aren't a whole lot of kills in it. I want to say maybe 5 or 6 kills in it. So not a whole lot, not as many as you would expect to see in a slasher movie. Yeah, maybe 5 or 6, but I have to say, of those 5 or 6, at least 95% of them, as they were happening, I was saying to myself, holy fucking shit, that's nuts. So the kills in it alone are just insane. I know that we were talking about CGI on Realms. We were talking about the CGI and the bad effects and that, as far as like computer effects, but it looks like they tried to go practical. They went all practical on Charlie's Farm, and just the practical effects that they pulled off for this movie were fucking nuts. Like, there's one kill in particular, if you have seen, which I know some people have, if you've seen Hatchet, if you've seen the movie Hatchet from Adam Green, there's one kill in particular in the first Hatchet that is my favorite kill. It's where Victor Crowley comes out of the woods, grabs the lady by the top of her mouth, the top of her jaw, and the bottom of her jaw, and just hamburgers her fucking face open, and just rips her whole face open. There's a kill in Charlie's Farm that kind of reminded me of that. It's different, but it kind of reminded me of it. That as it happened, I was like, get the fuck out. How fucking brutal can you be? It was so awesome. It was such a cool movie. And if you like slashers, like I said, if you're watching the show, I have to assume you probably do like slashers. So I would definitely check it out. And I know that ask Andrew how to spell practical.
You said that, Brandon?
Brandon? Did you misspell practical or something?
When?
I don't know.
He's just being a dick.
Brandon, I don't know what you mean by that. But yeah, anyway, the effects in it are super good, super awesome. They and the whole movie itself was just a really, really enjoyable movie. I'm glad that I finally watched it. It's also on Amazon Prime. I think it's on there for free. I don't think I paid for it. No, it's on there for free. Yeah, it's on Prime for free. For some reason, I couldn't remember. I thought I paid for it, but it's on Prime for free. It's a totally worth the watch. It's so fucking good. Just to see this big, huge, lumbering fucking dude go around and kill these people in such crazy ways. Oh, one thing I did want to say. I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to give anything away, but what was the one movie that I talked about a few weeks ago where the killer was just cutting everybody's dick off? Was that Mrs. Claus? I think it was. Yeah. I don't know what it is lately, but I seem to only find movies where everybody gets their dicks cut off. I don't know what the fuck it is. I cannot watch a movie without somebody's dick getting cut off. So, spoiler alert, there's a dick that gets cut off in in Charlie's Farm, and it's really gross looking. It looks fucking gross. They show it and everything. It's gross. But anyway, it's definitely an awesome movie. It's on Prime. You should seriously check it out. There was a house on my street. Samantha Hurt says there was a house on my street with a legend that a witch lived there and 8 kids. Turns out it was a drunk lady who made weird noises. Well, that definitely took an unexpected turn, because I was not expecting the ending of that comment. But so yeah, if you live in Samantha's neighborhood, stay away from the house where it's the drunk lady lives that makes weird noises, because God damn, that's crazy. I don't know. I always like I have a friend that lives in, where'd she say? fuck, I can't remember the name of the town that she lives in, but she lives somewhere up near Indianapolis, in a town where Washington Irving, apparently from what she told me, Washington Irving wrote the Legend of Sleepy Hollow in this town that she lives in, and the town, I guess, every year they go all out for like Halloween. They deck out the whole town for Halloween stuff up near Indianapolis somewhere. Maybe it's called Irvington or something. I can't remember what the name of the town is called, but apparently Washington Irving wrote The Legend of Sleepy Hollow there. And she was telling me that there's all kinds of, you reminded me of this, Samantha, when you told me about or when you mentioned the house on the street with the legend that, but my friend that lives up in this town says that the entire town is just shrouded in just weird mystery and all kinds of really weird legends. Apparently H.H. Holmes lived there at one point. Everybody knows him if you follow serial killers and stuff. H.H. Holmes, who was the proprietor of the murder hotel, where he had, it was a hotel, I can't remember exactly where it was, but a hotel where he would, I guess with different corridors and different like trap rooms and shit, where he would trap people and then murder them in the walls of his hotel. Apparently H.H. Holmes owned a house there at one point or lived there at one point. Washington Irving lived there and apparently wrote the Legend of Sleepy Hollow there. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool that she lives in a town like that. And plus the fact that they go all out for Halloween, because everybody who watches the show knows that I love Halloween. The fact that they go all out for Halloween every year, I just think I would fucking kill to live in a town like that. Way back when, your first Versus segment, Andrew messed up horribly on spelling the word practical on screen. I was even a guest on that show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Your first Versus segment. Yeah. Practical Versus. Yeah.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. I forgot about that too. Damn, Brandon, good memory, bro. Jesus, I didn't even remember that. We need to bring that back. We need to bring back we need to do maybe we'll do that next week. Maybe we'll do a Versus next week, because it's been a while.
It's been a long while.
I know it has. It's been forever.
I got glasses now for that reason.
Yeah, Andrew's got glasses now, so hopefully his spelling will get better. So yeah, anyway, Charlie's Farm, it's on Amazon Prime. Check it out. It's totally worth the watch. I was pleasantly surprised by it. I don't know. I love slashers anyway as it is, and they really, really did a good job with this one. Casting was great. Like I said, casting was great, with the exception of one. I mean, even I've got Tara Reid even wasn't even terrible in it. It's just she gets on my nerves. That's all it is. She just gets on my nerves in general. But I might be pushing 40, but this memory is a steel trap. Well, you prove that, because I really don't even remember what episode that was. You've been a guest on,
2 times, and he was setting off.
Twice now, and then you were off screen on what? So 3 times, I guess technically 3 times. So I don't remember which episode that was. Has it been 4?
When you think about it, he was here with Tori.
Oh yeah, that's right. He was. Yeah. So technically 4, I guess, if you want to say, because you were here when Tori was here too.
The dick cutting.
Do what?
The dick cut chopping off is all through the house.
Yeah, all through the house, not Mrs. Claus. Yeah, it was all through the house where he just cut everybody's dick off. It was just an hour and a half of cutting dicks off. I liked the movie, but it was just every time you turn around, he's cutting a dick off. So, but anyway, Charlie's Farm is on Amazon Prime. Definitely check it out. It was such a good movie. I really enjoyed it. The effects in it are fucking incredible. And I love that they went practical. I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. Like I said earlier, I love Australian stuff anyway. I love the accent. I love the culture. I would love to go to the country one day. So I don't know. As soon as I found out that it was an Australian horror slasher film, I was totally on board. So I'm glad that I finally got around to watching it. So do yourselves a favor. Check that one out also. Check out Realms on Prime as well for like $3 or $4, $4 or $5, however much it was. But yeah, check it out. So I think that is probably going to do it. Do we have anything else?
Before we started the show, you were going to say, oh, it's going to be a short one.
Yeah, I know. Before we started, I was like, I have a feeling tonight's going to be a short show. And here we are pushing 2 fucking hours. So
No, our
Are we? What's the
2:03.
144? Is it? Holy shit! Yeah.
No. It's 1:47. I'm saying, but we've been on for 2 hours and 3 minutes.
Yeah, but you got to think the first 27 minutes. The first 27 minutes is music and intros. So
Per Brandon.
yeah, per Brandon. 5, I think, 2 on screen, 2 off, and that crazy CR After Hours episode. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about I forgot about that shit show episode. That one was I don't even count that episode because it was such a goddamn shit show. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I think that's going to do it for us. Check us out on Instagram. Check out the Facebook page, like and follow to get notified. Here's all the information. Is it right here? All the information right here on our scrolly thing. We've got the... Oh, shit. I think I cut myself. This fucking lid. But yeah, we got all the information right here. Instagram, at Heckles and Horror. Facebook, at Heckles and Horror. Twitch. Do they do at?
It's
on Twitch?
//
Heckles and Horror. Let's just look at Heckles and Horror on Twitch also. Also, check out Concept Media on all of the above platforms. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, those 3. Check us out. Follow along. We're going to be doing a lot of updates soon on the Concept Media pages. Also going to be doing a lot of really cool stuff on the H&H pages coming up soon. We do have a lot of really cool stuff coming this year on the H&H front. I know that we have T-shirts that me and Andrew are actually going to talk about after the show. T-shirt plans, along with a bunch of other really cool stuff that we have planned this year. The year episode is coming up the week after next. This time, I'm sure the week after next.
We were going on next week all about it.
Yeah. Oh my God, man. Week after next. Samantha, thank you for tuning in. Good night to you too. So yeah, the week after next, we'll be doing our year episode. I hope everybody tunes in for that. That one's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I really enjoyed tonight's episode. I hope everybody else did too. So I hope to see you all next week. And until then, keep it creepy, bitches.